Hey crafty people! Welcome back to my channel, and in case you're new here, I'm Sarah, also known as Craft Nerd because I'm a nerd who loves to craft. I do paper crafting, card making, junk journaling, and mixed media art. Let's get crafting! Welcome to my channel. It is week 4 of the Full Deck Challenge 4 being hosted by Shinuki Art. I'll leave a link to her introductory video in the description box down below. And I have seemed to have misplaced my sheet where I had all of the prompts printed out. It's somewhere in my craft room, but it's a little bit of a disaster because I'm like sorting and destashing and organizing and doing all sorts of things and creating utter chaos. So I will eventually find that. So until I do, I wrote down what the prompts for week 4 are, and they're texture, ocean, sequins, person, ribbon, glitter, yellow, light green. And I think I'm definitely going to do texture, ocean, probably glitter, person, and ribbon. And there may be a little light green in. So let's get started. And I'm going to start by covering my card this time on camera because I am using, this is a piece of inky paper towel that I'm going to attach as my base to give this some more tooth. And I'm going to just use a collage brush and some matte medium. Now, if you're going to do this, if your paper's 2-ply, you're going to want to separate out the plies. And I'm kind of looking at that, trying to decide if I want... No, I think I'm going to go stick with what I was going to use. Because otherwise, it's going to be too thick, and they're going to kind of separate and not be happy when you try and apply them if you apply as 2-layer. We're already getting some texture in here because it's going on wrinkly, which I am fine with. I don't mind the wrinkles. Okay, I'm going to set this aside and let it dry, and once it's dry, we'll come back and do the next step. Oh, and you want to be sure when you're using glue on your collage brushes to go and clean them off, or if you're going to do some more, wrap them in like a damp paper towel until you're ready to use them again. Okay, so the base is dry, and I've pulled out some Golden Heavy Gel and Gloss, some Pearl X in Turquoise and Emerald, and some Sparkle and Sprinkle, which I don't think they're around anymore, glitter in semi-transparent glitter in Ocean and Aqua Marine. So, and I've got a stencil from Waffle Flower, and it's Woodgrain 422107, and it's actually a 2-piece stencil set, but I thought the first layer of it looked kind of like oceany waves, so we're going to use that to stencil our texture paste on. And let's pull out some texture paste. I'm going to do 2 little globs. This is on the older side, so I don't know how good it is, but we're going to work with it. Yeah, that is stickier than it, I think, should be. All right. grab my sticky mat so we can put down our card, our stencil. I think it'll look better that way. And start adding our ocean waves. Okay if they get a little mixed together. I'm going to go on the stencil and then between to try and keep from getting it underneath, hopefully. Alright, and now I'm going to take a little bit of the glitter and sprinkle that on, and actually what I'm going to use is a very soft brush that I am going to dip into the glitter and then tap on. More of the green glitter because the blue is a little bit more intense color wise, so all right, so let's peel this off, and then I'm gonna need to let this dry before I do anything else to it. But yeah, I kind of like that. That's kind of cool looking. All right, I am going to go clean up. Trying to get this to peel up off of here so that I can set it aside to dry and clean off the paste from this piece. So there we go. I'm going to set that aside and I'll be back once it is completely dry. So the paste is all dry and I really like how it came out, but I'll admit I'm struggling to finish this video. I started filming on Saturday, January 24th in the morning. And when I took a break for lunch, turned on YouTube, I was greeted with videos of federal agents executing a man in broad daylight in Minnesota. I have for some time been struggling with wanting to say something on my channel about what's been going on, but not having the words. But after watching another video of my government killing a citizen in the streets, I'm so angry that I can't remain silent, because silence is complicity. So if you are not paying attention, you need to. What our government is doing is wrong. And if we remain silent, it will continue. If you're not sure what to do, there is a website called 5 Calls, which will provide you with contact information for your members of Congress. They will also provide you with a script if you don't know what to say. I made my first call this morning, but quite frankly was getting so emotional I couldn't go and do the rest. I'll do those later today. piece to go on the back for journaling. I may need to clip this. And if what I'm saying is making you uncomfortable, I'm sorry. But what our government is doing is wrong. Okay, so apparently I did not record me writing out the date and week and prompts that were used on the back for the back of this and gluing it on. So yeah, there it is all done, and let me give you a closer look. The light is definitely hitting the dad a little weird because of the texture paste underneath. So that's all for today. If you enjoyed this video, please do all the things that lets YouTube know you enjoyed the video. Like, subscribe, hit the notification bell, leave me a comment down below. Also, please contact your members of Congress and let them know that enough is enough. Thanks for joining me, and happy crafting.